coverage. If you lived in the Midwest, you noticed the haze here. It was smoke because of the wildfires in Canada. Yeah, we're still all dealing with that nonsense. Not as bad as what we saw happen in New York City, but dangerously unhealthy today. Again, tens of millions of Americans under air quality alerts. A live picture right now, courtesy of EarthCam. This is the Chicago skyline. And again, this is not fog. It is a blanket of smoke. The air quality index across the Chicago region was the worst in the world on Tuesday. I was talking to a meteorologist who happens to live in my building. She said that it was as bad as when Philly saw the smoke from the Canadian fires, not as bad as New York City. Today, smoke is expected to reach further to the south and across the East Coast. And Nick is here with more. Nick.
No, Adrienne, not as bad as New York City, but that haze is as heavy as we have seen it before. Today, millions in the heartland are again waking up to hazy skies and warnings not to spend too much time outside. States from Iowa to Delaware are issuing warnings about poor air quality. On Tuesday, major cities across the Midwest earned the dubious distinction of having the worst air quality in the world. Today, millions are being told to limit their time outdoors as wildfire smoke blankets parts of the U.S. In Chicago, wildfire smoke is hanging around the city's skyscrapers, altering its famous skyline. On Tuesday, the city's air ranked as the worst in the world. Those stuck outside describe a burning smell that you can feel in your throat and eyes.
Wildfire smoke is basically a mixture of different pollutants in the air, including very fine particulate matter that can get very deep into your lungs.
Chicago's public school system is moving as many outdoor activities as possible inside. But at Wrigley Field Tuesday night, it was game on despite the smoke, with many in attendance wearing masks. Major League Baseball giving the go-ahead after canceling games in New York and Philly earlier this month because of poor air quality. In Michigan, the haze proved to be too much for a minor league baseball team, forcing them to postpone their Tuesday game.
Certainly a unique thing for us. We've been around 30 years, and I think this is a brand new piece for us.
And in Milwaukee, local officials urging residents to stay indoors, use air filters, and check on friends and family. This graphic from the EPA shows the dangerous smoke billowing into several states, that massive red blob engulfing huge parts of the Midwest.
This is something very unusual for us. We've never had this sort of situation here in central Illinois.
I smelled the smoke right when I walked outside. It tasted like smoke, and I was like, oh, this is not great.
And new overnight, an air quality health advisory went into effect across New York as experts warn the smoke is expected to impact much of the state. It comes just weeks after smoke from the same Canadian wildfires blanketed New York City for several days, casting an eerie orange glow over the skyline. Governor Kathy Hochul and New York City Mayor Eric Adams warning of the likely return to smoky skies. Right now, nearly 500 fires are burning across Canada. More than half are out of control, and at least 18 million acres of land have been burned. The effects of those wildfires in Canada being felt as far away as Europe, with smoke spilling into Spain and France. Marky?
Yeah, Nick, by yesterday afternoon, a lot of people in my neighborhood actually, wearing masks walking around. They had to here in Chicago. Thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.